Hello, friends. 813 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. In southern war zone, Kherson direction no changes. Krinky bridgehead continues to be with Ukrainians, though partially. On Zaporizhia front, Russian army made good gains in Rabotyne, and it is said that, at least claimed by Defense Ministry of Russia, that they have captured Rabotyne. However, there are indications that in the northern outskirts, the Ukrainian troops are still there. Russians also made gains towards Rabotyne Verbo line and advanced northwest of Verbov, 100 meters in each direction. On Zaporizhia front in Vremivka Salient, Russians made good gains in Staromayorsky as well, and now the fight is in the center of this village. They also advanced towards Eurozone. Coming to east on Marinka front, Russian army advanced 300 meters towards Krasnohorivka and it holds more than 50%. It's only a matter of time when the Ukrainians will have to withdraw from here unless they're bringing extra reinforcements and arms and ammunitions. In south and west of Marinka, the fight continues. Coming to Avdiivka front, Russian army made gains on almost the entire front line in west, northwest and north direction. In south of Avdiivka as well, Russians advanced 200 meters towards south of Pervomaisky, and situation because of this in Nevelsky for the Ukrainians is worsening. Coming to the northwest direction, Russian army advanced approximately 100 meters between Novo Alexandrivka and Arkhangelsk. Offensive operation west of Ocheretin towards Novo Andrivka continues. Fight is going on around Umansky direction. Russians also advanced towards Soloviev. Russians also advanced 200 meters west of Semenivka towards northeast of Novopokrovsky and 100 meters towards Netay-Lofo. Bakhmut front by and large no changes. Fight continues towards Chasiv Yar and Ukrainians are able to blunt the Russian offensive operations. North of Soledar, west direction, Russians made gains. As per SW, they say that Russian army made marginal gains towards Vesely and Sperne direction. Coming to north, that is east of Kharkov direction, Kremina Liman direction, no changes. Towards Kupyansk, Swato direction, Russians made gains. In Sinkyivka, towards the northwest outskirt direction, almost 200 meters. North of Kharkov, that is Slobozhanske direction, in the western part, Russian army took control of Lukyantsi, Glyboke and advanced towards Liptsi, and the fight is inside this village now. In the eastern part of North Kharkov, fight is continuing towards Staritsky and they have captured, that means Russians have captured fully, as per the information, Volchansk, which seems to be premature as the fight is continuing, almost a street fight, and it will take time for Volchansk to fall, if at all it falls. By the way, Ukrainian Army General Staff has said that Ukrainian Army has withdrawn to more advantageous position from the center of Volchansk, not giving the full picture. Interdiction missions, the Ukrainians are continuing hitting Crimean Peninsula with ATACMS and have been successful, especially hitting Glyboke airfield. Explosions were reported. Russians are continuing their deep interdiction missions as before. Palestine Israel Middle East, nothing significant has taken place. In North Gaza, IDF operation continues towards Zabalia where the Palestinian forces are countering very fiercely. In southern direction, south of Rafah, the Israelis' offensive operation continues as before. Hezbollah rockets operations have increased little bit. Houthis claim to have hit some cargo ship and US naval ships as well. Some general points: peace negotiations must be serious, and that must include security guarantee of Russia, Putin said. There was an assassination bid on Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico, who is supposed to be pro Russian and had stopped all arms ammunition supply to Ukraine. 3 4 rounds hit his abdomen and adjacent areas. Initially, there was report that some minor operations have succeeded, but now it seems that situation is serious and fresh operation is going on to save him. And Putin is in China for a 2 days visit. We got to see what is likely outcome, probably for the peace or more arms and ammunitions. And that's all for the day. Thank you.